Well, hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a little project here at the house. What I have in front of me is a disc off of an old farm disc plow. This thing measures, I think, 23 and a half, 24 inches, something like that. What we're going to be making out of this is a cooker. Some people call them a Skottle. Some people call them a Discada, a disc cooker, Cowboy Wok. There's a bunch of different names for them. You can buy these brand new. The actual cooker with the burner and everything already on them. But you know me, I'm going to save a few bucks and make it myself. So I've had these discs around the house here for a good while, and you can see that they've been sitting around a while, and they're starting to come apart on the edge here, but that won't hinder us any. What we're going to do is we're going to clean this all out, grind it, sand it down, and then we're going to cut a piece of steel to put in this bottom hole, where that's where it would mount to your plow or your disc plow. And so we'll fill that in, and we'll make some brackets on the bottom. And we got this little burner I've had forever, just sitting around here, that I bought at a garage sale or somewhere, and I never have used it. It's brand new. Little propane burner. What we're going to do, we're going to make some brackets to hold this on the bottom so we can just slide it in, and then put our gas bottle. We can put a 1 pound bottle on the bottom of that and let it hang down, or we can use a hose like we use on our cook stove. So, and these cookers typically have 3 legs on them, so we're going to be mounting 3 legs that we can remove and store separately. So the idea of these is you have the burner in the middle, and you can cook your food in kind of the center of this, and the heat is less and less the closer it gets to the outside edge. So you can cook multiple things here, and you know, I could cook my bacon in it first, and I can move it up towards the edge of the cooker, of the plow disc, and it will keep it warm. And then I could cook my sausage and whatnot, and just kind of push it up towards the edges as you're cooking. So a lot of people use them. They've became really popular, and I think the Skottle actually started, I think, in Africa, and so. But anyway, we'll probably just get started cleaning this up first with the grinder and a wire brush and some sandpaper and a sanding disc, and we'll get both sides cleaned off, and then we'll mark out where we're going to put the legs, mark out a piece to go in here, and get that stuff welded on. And it should be a fairly easy project. I've never made one, so let's get at it. All right, guys, got quite a bit of pitting going on in here, pretty much all over it. Some spots are worse than others. Pretty heavy pitting down here, and like I said, in the center. And I think we'll be all right though. This is carbon steel. It's really hard steel. It's not considered a soft steel. All right, let me we'll cut a piece for the center, So I just got a piece of scrap stuff from out the barn, and I'm gonna get a piece of this angle iron out of here. All right, let's see if we can get a piece marked here. Hit that with the grinder a little bit. Get hot. Come on. Come on, sir. There we go. Let's get the welder fired up. All right. There's that. Let's grind that down, see what it looks like. I think I'll go ahead and weld the bottom side of that in there. Looks like I got all the holes, but I think I'll just go ahead and put a bead all the way around that. All right. Sometimes guys use welding on this carbon steel like that. Sometimes this stuff it'll get where it'll crack or break on you. So we'll hope it don't do that. But that'll be good for the center hole. For the legs, we're going to put these little 3/4 black pipe collars on here, and the idea is that my legs will slide into those, I think about 5 inches up from the edge would be great. Yeah, 12 inches is pretty good. 12 inches from leg to leg, and basically 5 inches up from the lip. Let's get those tacked on, welded. And I'm hoping that the angle that the bowl is put it on, I'm hoping that'll won't be too far out. So I'm gonna go ahead and tack them on there first, and then we'll stick a piece of conduit or something in them and take a look and see what the spread on them is. Oop. Broke that tack off already. Let me tack those on there a little bit better. Oh, maybe that one come off there. All right. So the idea, guys, was to those will slide in. We're going to take a Dremel, sand down the threads on the inside a little bit. I think that's too far for the legs.
I don't think so.
Spread out.
I don't think it will be.
Alright, let's go ahead and get these welded up, guys. Alright guys, as we're waiting for the welder to catch up, I'm going to go ahead and drill us a hole in each one of these that I can weld a little nut on, and that I can set put a set bolt in there, keep the legs from falling out. Okay guys, I lost you there probably. Battery died. I don't know where it died at, but so I'm almost done finished welding. I got a little bit here on this one. I went ahead and drilled the holes for the bolts I have here. Or basically it's a nut. I'm not using these bolts. I'll just use that bolt as kind of a guide, and we'll weld that nut on there, and I can get some that I can with little thumb deals on it or something. I can turn with my fingers, and that will tighten up on the legs, keep them falling out. So we'll do those and finish welding that one up, and that'll be the feet. Okay. Legs. There. 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 Let's tighten these up. Yeah. Okay. So I'll probably cut these off a little shorter, guys. That's kind of a little tall. But that'll be nice. Let's get that burner up here and take a look at that. I'm gonna go ahead and take these legs out. All right. My thoughts were to put 2 pieces of angle iron, cut 2 pieces of angle iron and weld them here and here and one here. That way I could slide this out when I'm not using it. I could slide it in and it would hang on those on the deals. Now the only issue is it could slide out of here. There's nothing to really hold it in there. It could get jerked out. So hadn't really figured that out yet. And I think with that angle iron, I think it's going to give it some room, so it's going to hang down a little bit off of it, which is fine. It probably needs to. But let's go ahead and get some of this angle iron cut. Yeah, it's going to let it hang down a little bit. guys. Let's go hook it up. See what happens. Alright guys, we're over here at the trailer. So this will hook up to the 20-pound bottle. Just like the stove would. And slide in there like so. So I don't know, guys. May have to come up with a way to hold that in there a little bit better than that. I don't know. Let me turn the gas bottle on here. Okay. Alright. Let's crank this gas on. And it up. So that's it, guys. I think that, I don't know, something wrong will come out of there. I'm gonna have to come up with some way to secure that burner. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and call it tonight, and we'll come back tomorrow and we'll see if we can, oh yeah, I think that'll probably get hot enough, guys. Yeah. We'll do a final sanding on this and get anything off of it we left, and see if we can attach that somehow and keep it from getting jerked out. And I think I'm going to see if I can make some legs, cut these off a little bit and make another leg that will slide up in there with another thumb screw on it, so I can level it a little easier at camp. So alright, see you tomorrow. Well, welcome back, guys. It's the next day, and we're going to finish up this Skottle, this disc cooker. I went ahead, and the legs were a little high for me, so I went ahead and cut like 8 inches off of each one of them, and so they're like 32 inches. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix some slides inside these legs. So if I'm on uneven ground, I can slide these out and kind of level it up. So what we're going to do is we're going to be drilling a couple of holes in here and welding a couple of those nuts on, just like we did on the Skottle leg. So that way we can have a couple of set screws where we can drop it out, level it, and set those and be able to adjust it. So what we're going to do is figure out where we want those, and I'm going to say right about there and right about there. I want I want 2 in there just in case one breaks off, and plus with 2 of them it'll give me a little extra support there to hold it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and drill these 6 holes. Okay, there's one done. So that'll be on the bottom, and there'll be a short leg coming out that we can adjust, tighten that down. So, all right, 2 to go. So I don't think we'll end up pulling these out very much. So I'm going to say, I cut 8 inches off earlier. I'm going to say about there. I'm going to say about 19 inches. Let's cut 3 of them 19. I'm going to go ahead and mark these. I'm going to say about 8 inches. This will be our limit, and I may paint the upper side of these like red or something. So if you pull it out, you see red, you need to stop because the top one's going to miss. There's one. Ground. Okay, well there's that. There's the legs. Get it hooked up to gas and get it started seasoning. Man, that's gonna work out great, guys. It's gonna be about the perfect height. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get some of this bacon grease in there and get it started. And we're just going to take this rag, let's go. Alright guys, just make sure the rag you use is not like nylon, because that one actually started to melt. I think we'll be alright though. And I'm not sure about this one. I think this one's cotton. I think this one will be better. Well, hey guys, that's going to be a wrap for this week's show. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, hit that like and subscribe button if you have not already. This is the homemade DIY Skottle, Discada, Cowboy Wok, whatever you want to call it. Camp cooker. It's going to be a great addition to our trailer and our camping setup. And if you have any questions at all about anything I have done, just leave me a comment, get a hold of us through Messenger, whatever you want to do there. So yeah, y'all have a wonderful, blessed week, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you. Bye.